Yeah.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fandomology, where fandoms collide. And we are back with some more Batman Arkham Origins on hard mode. And I know this isn't the stream we initially had planned to do tonight, but I was not able to get a hold of Phil at all for Lord of the Rings Part 3 Fellowship of the Ring. So we're going to do this instead tonight because I didn't want to leave you guys without a stream. So we're picking up where we left off, Batman Origins Arkham.
Yeah.
So we gotta go, and I think the first thing we're gonna do is beat these guys up. I think one of them was a Enigma data handler. I can't...
And I think you also have the last of the Anarchy bombs to do.
Yeah, I do.
And then the mission where you fight him and those guys. But I did share your stream with the TDK chat.
Thanks. Alright, so they weren't any Enigma handlers, so we will see what we got here. Alright, that's...
Yeah. That's a data handler.
Okay, so we need to... If we're going to do the last Anarchy bomb, we need to go...
Yeah, where is that? Oh, there's a
there.
crime scene there too to do. There he is.
We need to go here. Let's see, do I have...
The closest one, fast travel point would be there, I think.
Yeah, but none of these are Or are they?
Yeah, that one... Is that one not available? Yeah, that one looks like it is.
Yeah, that one's...
It's
not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go pretty much across. Or I don't know, maybe I will.
Yeah. See if you can. Yeah, it looks like you should be able to get to Bowery from here.
It won't let me fast... Oh, okay, yes,
There
it
you
will
go.
fast travel. Okay, cool.
I'm not sure why it was grayed out, because you had that area available.
Maybe I was just in an area where I couldn't access it or something.
Maybe.
Okay, that should not have... That didn't work.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn, what's
Hey, Glenn.
up? Glenn, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Did he say anything? Because I'm not hearing him.
I didn't hear him.
I said peekaboo.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
There you go. Now we hear you.
Figured I'd drop in and say hi. Watch the stream a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just learning. I'm just looking at a rule book of a board game of mine.
Oh, fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, meanwhile, Paul's out here beating up some communists.
Yep.
Which Arkham one's this one?
Origins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and right now, I'm also doing a little bit of work with my taglines and thumbnails for Death Battle.
Yeah. Before Paul got on call with us, Mike and I were discussing some of the ones we got planned, which are still the Lord of the Rings versus Zelda themed.
Nice.
That guy just... You see that guy just go flying?
I did.
I love the ragdoll physics in this game.
Yeah, this game has some buggy ragdoll physics.
Yeah. Part of the charm, though.
It is.
Where's the...
Alright.
Not offhand, but do you have... The only Lord of the Rings death battles I've done are Aragorn versus Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And I've done Gandalf versus Dumbledore.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
I really-
Even though
The one I really want to use is my favorite character, Gimli.
Ooh, I just thought of a great death battle involving him. Gimli from Lord of the
Alright.
Rings versus Trumpkin from Narnia.
oh, I know who you're talking about. That guy.
Me too.
Yeah. So for those that don't know who Trumpkin is, he's not a spoof of the 45th president. He is a character from Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
Oh yeah, he's from the second one. I almost forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glad you thought of that, dude. So if I may ask, how far are you on Arkham Origins?
Still pretty early. This is only the second time that I've streamed it on this playthrough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, story-wise, the last thing he did was fight Deathstroke aboard Penguin's boat
And somehow did that in one shot.
on hard mode.
On hard mode, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, look, it's the Illuminati in this game.
So,
Cue the X-Files theme music.
I don't have that on the soundboard.
I'll add it at some point. I think I got one more slot.
Speaking of queuing, cue the LA Knight thing. That way I'm here. Yeah, we're gearing up for your Elimination Chamber if y'all want to know WWE things.
Yes, we are, and I certainly, Glenn, did not have The Rock turning heel on my 2024 bingo card for WWE.
Yeah, he bad guy and smacked Cody Rhodes, but we are getting the match at WrestleMania 40 of him versus Reigns again.
We are.
Take a swing back.
And as much as y'all had Kansas City losing on your Super Bowl poll cards, we were dead wrong.
I have not followed the NFL since 2014. Oh crap.
Oh,
What you did you have a favorite team when you followed it, or no?
Kind of by default, the Redskins, but that's more the family team at the time than my own personal team.
Yeah,
There went another guy flying, Chris.
yeah.
is Batman giving bad guys wings now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like that looked like some pro wrestling stuff there. Although some of the throws Batman does in this game are probably reminiscent of that sport.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. So it is just me, Mike, and Chris on here too, or
Yeah, for
anybody
now.
else?
Yeah.
Anyone else could pop in, but right now it's just us.
Ah, okay.
Oh, here he comes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's got a stump baton.
From what I've been able to gather, the Anarchy guys play something of a big part in the Cold Heart DLC. So I'll be interested to see what they do with that.
Nice.
I remember only seeing a playthrough that once, but I don't remember that from that. But we'll see once you get to that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they do return, that'd be interesting.
Well, that knocked him out.
Yeah.
You're just a kid. So, what does it matter?
Oh, I can solo play this friggin' board game.
So, we're not going to do it this playthrough, but if you stick around and listen to him monologue, it's actually pretty interesting.
Innocent? They watched us Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing. They're just afraid. No, they're weak. And so are you.
Oh yeah, you can keep talking to him.
The
Yeah.
police are on their way. Ever wondered how things got to be so bad here?
So yeah, we're gonna just leave him alone. He just talks about how at first he wanted to be Batman, but then realizes he hates Batman. That's really all it is. Mixed with some mixed with some good old-fashioned Marxism.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are gonna go...
Yeah, and I think you got all the spray tags that you can find of theirs around town, but you're probably not gonna do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what this this magnifying glass thing is.
Yeah, that's one of like I think the 9 crime scenes in this game that you have to investigate.
Yeah. Which I think we can all agree that this game, of the 4, had the best detective work stuff.
Oh yeah. Like this is like one of the I think it's like the only Arkham game where you actually got to like well I mean the other games had this too, but this one did the most with the detective aspect
Yeah.
as far as this series goes. Go down, yeah.
The police know the victim fell from a nearby building.
So not to get off topic, but who's seen the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine?
I
I
did.
have.
Me too.
Ryan Murphy.
It looks...
And Mike's muted, but I think he's seen it too.
My take on it is, it looks good, but I've been fooled by trailers before. Last Jedi. So I have no... I still have no hope when it comes to modern day Marvel. I think it's going to prove to be a case where Ryan Reynolds is the best part of the movie, no question, but he can only do so much. And that the same things that are that are bothering modern day Disney are going to affect this movie too.
Two sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone. And the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that.
And you just found that.
Yeah, it
Isn't it
was,
like on the edge right there to
yeah, it's on the ventilation thing here.
Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs
and
to the victim.
Mike's still muted, but Mike I did see the other thumbnail you sent me.
Alfred. I need the last number.
Yeah, I just had to take care of something real quick while I was doing that. But anyways, so to kind of catch you up to speed, BJ, what I was doing was that I was creating some thumbnails based on the ideas that I have, which right now I've got a thumbnail for Sauron versus Ganondorf, which specifically is going to be a Ganondorf cross the
Composite.
childhood. Yeah, like a composite Ganondorf, which
Yeah, so
is
you
more or
take-
less the
take from-
Ocarina.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're just taking from the whole series for this one, or
Yeah, except for Tears, because I think Tears is unique, and
Yeah.
I already did a deep dive into that.
I think,
yeah.
hot take, I think if it's Sauron versus Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf's winning just by merit of becoming the light dragon, the darkness dragon.
Well,
Well, it depends on what
True.
form. Well, it depends on the form. So, like, if it's just like the armored form from the movies, or if it's his Maiar form, that could make a difference. I don't know how in depth Mike's gonna go with Sauron, though.
I'm gonna go with the books again, just
Yeah.
because that's canon, and I don't think it'd be fair for the character if I simply did the adaptation version of the character, because there's so much that gets missing from adaptations.
Agreed.
And that's actually why I've been holding off from making a Gollum post, because I want to do a book version of Gollum. But right now, I made a Demise from Skyward Sword. And I'm having him pit up against Melkor.
I think. What?
Well, I just got sucker punched.
Yeah.
Where is?
Yep, there it is.
Mission failed. Dummy. Yeah.
Oh, you're right by him.
Yeah.
And then the last thumbnail I need to make is the Balrog versus the Imprisoned.
Ooh.
Ooh, damn.
Balrog's got that one.
Yeah.
The
Especially since
Balrog will make the Imprisoned not pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a crap joke,
It's
though.
funny. It's funny because both in the movie and in the game, their entire purpose is to pass. So I could say that's the justification for having them fight. Even though the Balrog had the worst, no, not the Balrog. The Imprisoned was the worst mission in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing Wolverine versus Big B Wolf, and then after that, that Brandon Yates track woman. I'm gonna resolve that. Captain Falcon versus My Hero Academia's All Might.
I'm still of course working on Obi-Wan versus Iroh.
I'm looking forward. I'm also gonna be doing Horace and Jasper from 101 Dalmatians versus Harry and Marv from Home Alone.
That's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to the Wet Bandits, though. They have taken a hell of a lot more punishment than Cruella's boys.
I tend to agree. I think Home Alone 2 edges it out for them.
Well, both Home Alones to be in fact, dude. I mean, smashed in the face with an iron, stepped on glass ornaments,
Yeah.
and you had Joe Pesci's character freaking get his head burnt.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ever watch those videos on YouTube of the doctor that will diagnose those injuries?
Oh, Dr. ER, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he covers stuff on like a lot of shows and pieces.
Yeah, because I think he's done one where he's like either diagnosing it was either like death battle injuries or it was either death battle. It was one of two. It's either death battle injuries or Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Oh, he's covered both of those in plenty of video games and cartoons, like pretty much a lot of different media.
Time for a meeting of the minds, as they say.
Oh yeah, this one. Mad Hatter.
Oh, this ain't Mad Hatter. This is.
Oh wait, no,
this is the story.
Okay. Yeah, this is where where Batman first learns about Joker.
Yeah.
But when does Mad Hatter first spawn? The first one with him, is that after this? I guess.
It's after the steel mill.
Okay.
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's one other death battle I want to try to make from one character, but I'm not sure who I would pin him up against.
The only other Lord of the Rings character I would love to use in a death battle aside from Gimli, maybe Frodo Baggins or Samwise.
Okay, who would you put them against?
I don't know, honestly. I mean, Samwise, he's basically a brave yet he's chicken shit.
Mm, I don't know about that. But anyways, there's two first age dragons that I want to try to use in one of my death battles. One of them is actually the very first dragon in Tolkien's world, named Glaurung,
Nice.
and he's the only thing about him is that he doesn't have wings, because winged dragons actually came later.
Also, he's the only wingless dragon.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I
Yes.
think you have to rewind back. I think, yeah, there's something else. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a... Yeah, he's the only wings dragon, but the first winged dragon, at least I think it is named Ankelagon the Black. And not only is he the Lord, not only is he the first winged dragon, but he's also the largest dragon. And I think he only makes an appearance once in the last part of the First Age, known as the War of Wrath, when Morgoth releases the winged dragons upon the Valar when they try to help the men and elves fight Morgoth.
I wouldn't mind finding a. Another one I wouldn't mind fighting a fight for is the Witch King the Witch King from frickin' Lord of the Rings, or the Ring Wraith, aka the Nazgul.
Yeah. Well, Glenn, I'm actually doing a fight with the Witch King versus Zant from
Zelda Twilight Princess.
yeah, Twilight Princess, yeah. I don't know, I was making from
Zanty boy. I remember him.
And I'm also thinking about who I could go against Girahim from Skyward Sword.
I always manage to mess his name up. First I thought it was first I thought it was like Girahim or some.
Mm-hmm. That's alright.
Yeah. Rewind this scene here. I think there was another thing to. Yep, there you go.
I just looked up a freaking I just seen a freaking thumbnail for the Nazgul versus the Wild Hunt from The Witcher.
Huh.
Witch King versus Lord Soth, wherever the heck Lord Soth is from.
Oh no.
Don't know who that is.
DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Nazgul versus the Dementor.
That's not a fair fight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Dementors really can't be killed. At least that I know
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, don't they like eat someone or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the question then becomes, can they eat a Nazgul's soul?
Yeah, because
'Cause I don't-
Dementors usually go after wizards, not ghosts.
Yeah.
So Mike, do you still have them Frozone looking glasses?
Oh yeah, I do.
Where's your super suit?
At your mom's house.
You mother. You mother. Good comeback. Good comeback.
To the Batcave, Paul.
Yes.
And because it's
Wait a
Batman,
second.
Hit it.
Wait a sec. Wait a minute. Shouldn't it be to the Strass Cave or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
That didn't work.
To the Strass house.
No, that's just that's where Trevor and Paul work, Glenn.
Oh, great. It's a shield guy.
To the Raid Caverns.
We
Y'all
don't say
just
we
lo-
don't say
y'all
that
just
name
load
on this
the
channel,
features.
Glenn.
Say what?
We don't say that name on this channel.
What?
The where they work.
Sorry.
They know about
We-
this channel. I don't want to give them any reason to give me grief for what I say on this channel. So that place, I do not say the name of it.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I forgive you.
And since it's stream tradition,
Indeed.
I'm a dummy for doing that. I apologize. Ixnan the Ule Ray.
It's
Oh,
alright.
it's all-
It's alright, Glenn.
Whatever.
It's fine. Alright, so where am I going? I need to go on this. Where am I going?
the Batcave.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
To the Batcave.
I thought I was heading straight to GCPD. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you need the concussion detonator.
Mm-hmm.
Which can we all agree is the useless, most useless gadget.
Yeah.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists...
One person who did not deserve to be the voice of Batman.
Who?
George freaking Clooney.
I agree.
But yeah.
That movie is a guilty pleasure of mine, though. It's one of
Yeah.
those movies, in my opinion, where it's so bad it's good. And the sole reason for that is Arnold.
Yeah. 'Cause
Arnold
he-
is Mr. Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy for all you
No.
perverts
I
out there.
hate her. I hate her the same way that Jeff hates Sora.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then I guess we know what to do for a joke battle for Paul.
You know what?
Paul
Do-
versus Uma Thurman.
you know what, Glenn? Do your worst. I dare you.
Hey, I thought I did.
Triple dog dare you, Glenn. Write that battle.
Pump the brakes, dude. Pump the brakes. I thought I did the worst when I did Captain Kirk versus Han Solo.
I wasn't involved in that one.
I know.
But Glenn, if you need a thumbnail made for Paul versus Uma Thurman, just let me know. And speaking of Glenn, are you still gonna do Mike versus Frozone?
At a point, yes.
Really? Huh.
The
I
the only one that here's the honest thing. There's only two people on here that I have never done joke battles. Well, actually, yeah. I've done a joke battle for Kobe. I've done a joke battle for Jeff. One for Trevor. I haven't done one for Rodney. I've done one for Dan. Heck, I haven't even done one for myself yet.
Wow. I don't think that's something
Ah,
that you
great.
could do for yourself, though, if you think about it.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
I haven't
I
even
don't
done
like
a joke.
this.
I haven't even done a joke battle for either Chris or his sister.
What would actually troll Marissa, though? Because I don't think I've heard of that ever.
My main on Smash.
Wii Fit
There
Trainer.
is.
No, my other when she
Cineroar.
no when I play as Sora, she
Okay,
she does
yeah,
not
that could
she
work.
does not like me as when I play as Sora.
Yeah, Marissa's not a fan of Sora, but she doesn't, but not for the same reason. But she doesn't dislike Sora for the same reasons as Jeff, though. She mostly finds him annoying to fight in Smash, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Is that Sam, Mike?
Yeah, he's with me. He's getting some treats.
Oh, nice.
Who's Sam?
He's
He's
our
my
puppy
dog.
You know, what kind of dog is he?
Giant schnauzer.
Ah.
Oh, this was
Um,
dumb. I should not have done this.
Another fight. Speaking of animals, another fight I should do another fight I've wanted to plan on doing. Doctor Doolittle versus Ace Ventura.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know enough
Let's
about either of
see.
those to know how that would go.
The pet detective versus the doctor who knows a lot about animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um,
Let's see. What's the policy in using fan art for thumbnails?
we don't really have a policy about that. Like I would just say like for thumbnails, try to use official artwork of the character if you can. But there are rare exceptions where fan art would be okay. To for example, for my thumbnail with Dark Bowser versus Dark Meta Knight, I used fan art of Dark Bowser for that one. But the reason I did that was because the official artwork for Dark Bowser that's out there just has a sprite image of him because he came from a DS game originally.
Uh-huh.
So I just
Yeah.
used like a fan-made Smash render for Dark Bowser for that one because it looks better than just using a sprite. But
Okay.
that's like the one time I ever used fan art for a thumbnail.
Okay, when
Usually
you say
I try not to.
when you say Dark Bowser, Chris, are you talking about like the giant black version of Bowser that was in that
3D
spin-off?
World, no. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about Fury Bowser from
Yeah.
3D World, but that's not what I mean. Have you played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story?
No,
I have.
not.
It was a game that was originally on the DS, but later got remade for the 3DS.
Okay.
And during the game, like near the end of the game, you get one of the final bosses is Dark Bowser, which is a clone of Bowser created by this artifact called the Dark Star.
Uh-huh.
And he's I can send you an image of him.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
during your
that's actually the match I'm doing tomorrow. Him, Dark Bowser versus Dark Meta Knight.
Okay.
to get on topic, knowing your brother there, Mike, I think you definitely want to get revenge on me if I did that battle, though.
Probably.
And
All right.
speaking of battles, I see you're using my main and who for the Femme Fatale fight there, Mr. Paul?
Peach and Wii Fit Trainer.
Don't make me go Yoda on you when it comes to Wii Fit Trainer, though.
I could actually
Well,
I could actually use the training if you wouldn't mind helping me.
I mean, you guys can
Well-
do like you guys can do like practice rounds before your tournament match if you guys want to on Friday.
Yeah,
Because usually we do allow that if participants want to do that.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
If there's one person that hates me using Leaf Fit Trainer the most, though,
It's Jeff.
Well, I hope
I
Jeff
thought that-
doesn't have a problem with me doing it.
No, it's mostly Glenn. Because, like, I mean, it's Glenn that made Jeff hate, like, Blue Yoshi.
Oh.
Oh, is that so?
guilty as charged.
Because in Smash Match, Glenn was like Blue Yoshi, and he was just,
One of his me's, and he
Yeah.
could not.
Yeah, he could not knock out Glenn for the longest time until Jeff finally won that match. But
Wow.
Yeah, that was the highlight reel. I ended up lasting long in that frickin' fight. That ticked dear old Jeff off.
Paul, I sent you image of Dark Bowser when you get a chance to look at it.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna send you the thumbnail I just made.
I
And-
saw Balrog versus a Brit. I just spotted that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you wouldn't mind making,
Batman's
if you wouldn't
cape is
mind
going
making that
crazy.
thumbnail that Paul done suggested with what's his name from Narnia versus Gimli, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Anyways, I sent the thumbnail to you as well, PJ, if you
Thanks.
wanted to look at it.
Okay.
Okay, my frickin' ears must be full of wax because I thought you said BJ.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Hey Paul, I
You
dare you
know,
to drop
I'm
a
about-
hey Paul, I dare you to drop
Hey,
a
yo.
smoke bomb. Hey Paul, I dare you to drop a smoke bomb in there and try and fight everybody.
Bet.
I'm joking. You don't have to do that unless you
Don't do
really-
it. Are you gonna
Shia
do it?
LaBeouf.
Okay, okay. We got Chris saying to do it, Michael saying don't do it. Glenn, you do it. You make the final decision.
It'll be for fun and games. Might as well.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Like I said, I can't really see what's going on without the detective, but it automatically.
It's Bat Cena.
Do. Wait, play the Fruity Pebbles sound, Chris.
Okay. Nice, Mike.
Hell yeah.
We ought to use that whenever we have him get detected.
I see you brought your boys. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know. He's got like,
You know Batman fights larger crowds than this in Arkham Knight, right?
yeah.
1, 2,
With
3.
tank.
Holy cow.
Although,
Okay, everybody, on Paul's page, I need an estimation answer. How many bad guys did he pummel in this? Best estimation.
Come on, get these. Yes.
It's the
I get
guns.
that.
They're getting me with the
Yeah,
guns.
yeah, like quick fire the batterings to like help those guys in the distance.
Bats go in the distance.
Oh, you did it!
Oh my goodness! Wow! Crazy.
Impressive.
this was the cops.
Impressive.
That was
This
the.
was
I think that was the best idea I've ever given you on one of your streams.
Thank you, Chris. And hello, by the way, in the chat to Black Dragon, who says you mean Aslan.
And I hope Phil or Cash Money saw that because
They'll
they'll be impressed.
they'll probably watch the replay of that.
Yeah. And then
That
this
or,
was-
They'll be
just
proud
now.
of me for daring you to do that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
that early.
Joe. Not today.
And Black Dragon says, and without dying. I know, right?
Yeah, just like with Deathstroke last stream too.
I must be getting better at these games or something.
Yeah, and to do that on hard mode too, that's impressive.
Yeah, you had to have been fighting like 20, 30 freaking enemies.
Something like that.
Or at least that was my estimation.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There is Glenn. There's actually a type of challenge mode in this game called 100 on 1.
Really?
You have to take down 100 people without getting hit once, right?
Well, 100 people without dying at least.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a tough one, especially on any of the other modes. Hey, come on, he's got a Santa hat on.
So what?
Oh.
No, his name is Loose Lips. Well, we already know what the old saying goes on that one. Loose lips sink ships.
How about we take a little walk up to the roof? Okay. Okay, you win. It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks. All right. Now you gotta let me go. How'd that work out for you last time?
I still think that. Oh, this kind of reminded me of the interrogation mechanic from Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
You just look into orcs' minds and they have no chance whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
What? That sounds like the Ghost Rider pendant stare a little bit.
Kind of.
Have you ever played Shadow of Mordor War, Glenn?
Once.
Yeah.
What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jiminy Christmas.
The
Can we
fact
make
that I
it-
managed to do all of that.
I've done it a
30,
couple
31.
times.
Let's see. Oh, we're starting over. I thought you.
Oh well, it happens.
See, here's the thing. Anytime I try and focus on an armored guy and the other guys get me, they always manage to get me off my guard. But that time I was ready for them.
Yeah, and you're countering a lot more than the other games when you play the others on the stream.
Hey, I learned my lessons.
That's good.
3. Yeah, I'm going on one of my
That was the fastest finisher I've ever seen done in
I
this
know,
in these
right?
games.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's when he round us up. Now you don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
And Black Dragon says snitches get stitches.
Yeah. Loose Lips probably isn't a full body cast by then.
True.
Yeah.
Full of stitches at that. Anyways, I know it's
The
gonna
ever
probably
so
make you...
infamous. The ever so infamous explosive gel. Hey, look, a Christmas tree.
What were you saying,
What'd
Mike?
you say, Mike?
I was
Right.
gonna say it's gonna probably make you cringe, PJ, but the picture I used for the Balrog was the last scene from... Was that one scene from the Rings of Power?
Batman with the sleeper hold.
Okay. I mean,
It still counts as an official image of the character, though.
Yeah.
So.
I know.
in
But I
a
actually
loose
really like
in a loose definition of the term.
Yeah. But I really liked that shot where the Balrog just came up, even though it's about a couple thousand years early.
True.
Although it's funny because when I was waiting for Super Bowl commercials to come out, I was actually wondering and kind of hoping for Rings of Power Season 2, because the first Rings of Power was pretty bad, to say the least. But I heard something about how it was rumored that the showrunners were getting replaced, or just management of the show was getting changed, so kind of take that with what you will.
Yeah, I don't expect anything good from any form of season 2 of Rings of Power.
Yeah.
I've never even seen it.
You're not missing much.
Yeah. In my most recent watch for it, I actually think that
I
it
chose
had
those
good
remote claw
moments.
wires if I were you, Paul, because that would give you more spots to perch from.
I agree.
Yeah.
Although you can only have one one at a time, right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, there you go. That's even better then.
Yeah.
Anybody
But
doing
anyways,
anything fancy for Valentine's Day, if I may ask? Since it's coming up.
I can't say on the count of the fact that she might be listening.
oh,
Yeah, me and my fiance were actually going to be doing something tomorrow for Valentine's Day since I got to work on Wednesday.
I am going to be taking my girlfriend to Texas Day, Brazil, the same place that Virginia likes to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Black
In
Dragon
fact,
says he'll be working on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, me too, unfortunately.
In fact, what's funny, PJ, is that during that, I actually was one of the last people to do a reservation for that place because they only had 2 slots available. One of them was at 5:15, the one I ended up choosing, and then the other one was at like 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, and there was no way I was gonna pass that up.
Must be a pretty busy restaurant.
It's a
If it's
it's a Brazilian steakhouse is what it is. It is really good.
too shy. But
Yeah.
Like too far down.
Mm-hmm.
And then the day after, I'm going
But
to
that guy's
pray
all
whilst,
lonesome.
and then on the
he's
next day, I'm going to pray whilst fighting Rodney in Smash.
Yeah,
Because
I take
Right, Glenn.
I take on your brother.
And
I think that's gonna be a pretty good match. I don't know who would win though.
I did smoke his Thora though.
Well, let's see. PJ could probably attest to this, but I smoked him and Ryan at the same time with my Pyra and Mithra.
yes, he
one day.
did.
Nice.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
All right,
and
4
you're
left.
You're using them for the tournament, aren't you? Like,
I am, and I'm
Bayonetta.
regretting that choice because I.
a Peach
Okay,
and Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah, Black Dragon. I'm not gonna read that one on. I'm not gonna read that one out loud, but that I know exactly what you're talking about.
Of course, I'm using Wii Fit Trainer and Pikachu Libre,
Yeah.
Nice.
better known as the Pikachu with the Lucha outfit.
So,
Yeah, Mike, the reason for that one, like, that's actually a female Pikachu in that outfit.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Because it has the heart-shaped tail. Because in Pokemon, like, that confirms the female Pikachu.
Which I think is
Yeah.
ridiculous, but that's just me.
What's
And
the
what do
last
I-
guy? Oh, up there.
It's up there.
Oh, I think. Nice. Oh, what?
I was about.
He's standing
I was
on
about.
nothing.
What do you?
He is
What the
standing
hell?
on nothing. That shouldn't work.
Physics.
What I would have. What I was about to say before that, I was gonna dare you to shoot him right below the belt with a batarang.
I tried to
say, how was he not getting pulled down? Like, what?
I don't know. Like
I've never seen that glitch in this game.
Yeah. Uh, let's
I
see.
love how he
You
just
might.
snaps to the gargoyle.
Yep.
Anyways, Chris, what was that one sound that was the da 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 da?
It's the what meme, but I got that on my own server. Unless I can invite you to that. So
What?
You can access it too if you want.
Okay.
Right, Glenn? Glenn.
What? What? The old Stone Cold Steve Austin. What?
Since we're living in the craziest timeline as far as wrestling, Glenn, how much you want to bet if we do indeed get this Roman and Rock versus Seth and Cody tag team match, that Stone Cold somehow gets involved?
I would laugh my ass off.
Mike, check your Discord messages.
Yeah, I just got it.
You come down right as that guy is.
Boy.
Anyways, yeah. I was kind of hoping for it, but I was actually more so hoping for a new look at the Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim. Have you heard about that, BJ?
I haven't.
Yeah. So basically, it's gonna be set during the Third Age, during the reign of the Ninth King of Rohan, Helm Hammerhand, and he's fighting the Easterlings at what would then later be called Helm's Deep.
Interesting. He's the guy, and he's the guy that they named Helm's Deep after.
Yes, and I hope you don't mind a slight spoiler. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
So he actually got his claim to fame because of two things. One, because the enemy kingdom was trying to force his daughter into marriage, but he basically punches the guy so hard that it kills him instantly, which gains him the nickname Hammerhand. And not only that, but he actually, his last stand at Helm's Deep was basically of him beating up hundreds of guys, and I want to say in the account, the Haradrim, or the Easterlings, described him as a snow troll.
Wow.
They described him being as strong as one.
Yeah, and just how he fought was like that, because he just fought with his bare hands.
There's a creature in Lord of the Rings that I may want to use in a death battle. And that is that massive, the Mummikill.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Now, would you want him, like, fully loaded, too?
Probably.
Yeah. So, what would you, put him against?
Great Tusk from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Okay.
AKA, Paradox Dawn fan, because that's basically what Iron, I can't remember what it's.
Oh, Mike, are you able to access the new sound I sent you?
Why's that? Ain't you hurt?
Or are you not, because you don't have Nitro?
I've seen some of the new emojis.
Yeah. Well, quite a jam there.
Yeah. Raspberry. There's only one person who would give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
Reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence.
Is it just me, or does the decoder on this look kind of like a game controller or something like that?
It kind of does.
We always knew Batman was a gamer.
Yeah. Okay, this part always trips me up at some point. Which way am I supposed to go?
Isn't that the room you were just in?
It's over here.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's
What the
not.
heck? He just kind of floated off the ground for a second.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Is
Okay,
it-
that ain't it.
what- That door
Where's
there.
this? That door doesn't open.
Yeah, it's been so long. You can tell how long it's been since I played this.
Okay,
and I
that
just-
ain't it.
And I think it's at some point
It's not
during
that
this
one.
mission when you get. I was gonna say, isn't it at some point during this mission where you get a brief call from Barbara?
Yes. Alright, I know where I'm supposed to...
That way? No, I think that'll just take you back up there.
Yeah. So that's not
And
it.
And the only other Narnia character I could think of I need a death battle for is Aslan. But I'm always the first thing that comes to mind is Aslan versus Simba, but Simba'd get his hind
Yeah.
end kicked.
Aslan is
Well-
basically Jesus.
Yeah, Glenn, I see people pit Aslan against Arceus from Pokemon.
Interesting. Or Entei. Entei'd work.
No, I'd say, if Aslan's basically Jesus, like, isn't Arceus basically Pokemon's version of God? I feel like that would work better for that.
Yep.
This is where I need to go.
Yep, but I'm thinking Arceus versus Beerus from Dragon Ball.
Or I've also seen Arceus pit against Odin.
Alfred, I can't access
And that's who?
Marvel's version of Odin.
Ah.
But Glenn, who do you got for my match tomorrow of Dark Bowser versus Dark Meta Knight?
And a split. If I was to vote, probably Dark Bowser is what I'm thinking. So I guess it's 3 for the Wet Bandits over Horace and Jasper.
Yeah, the Wet Bandits win that one hands down.
I don't know enough about either to vote.
Oh, hold on. Black Dragon actually has an interesting death battle here. Mr. Tumnus from Narnia versus Dobby from Harry Potter.
They're okay. I can see the resemblance.
I think Dobby would win that one just because Mr.
Oh,
Tumnus
this is a
isn't
fight
magical.
each other, that's
Dobby
fine.
is.
It's a house elf versus a fawn, and I don't really see any like magical powers per se in Tumnus.
The
But I see
closest
the-
thing that we've ever seen Mr. Tumnus use in Magic was putting Lucy Pevensey to sleep with his flute music. But even then, we don't know explicitly if that was magic or if it was just a nice song that Lucy happened to fall asleep to. What the heck was that?
Yeah, talk about some hell in the cell over here.
Well, it's not like the whole putting Lucy to sleep or with his flute is akin to Jigglypuff putting a whole freaking crowd to sleep just to put just a freaking mark on their faces.
Got it.
Heck, I'm the only one that's put Snorlax versus the Blob from Marvel Comics.
And all this Narnia talk has just reaffirmed that once I'm done talking Lord of the Rings, Narnia is next.
Michael's gone.
I guess he is.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to tell him good night.
I
Good night, Michael.
Let me ask you.
I wouldn't mind putting one of the other kids, not Lucy, but wasn't it like Edmund and
The 4 kids were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy.
okay. Yeah, because Lucy would be definitely out of a fight because she's minute.
Well,
In other words,
in the first book, maybe, but in Prince Caspian and Voyage of the Dawn Treader, not so much. And Black Dragon, to answer your question, I used to. I'd like to get back into it. I've just completely lost the attention span to do it.
What was his question?
Whether I read.
Okay.
yeah, you're not like my fiance. My fiance is a freaking bookworm.
Yeah. By the way, Mike's done for the night. I just messaged him.
Okay. And hello in the chat to Phil TMNT. What's up? Oh boy, we get our first Venom guy.
Oh, this should be fun.
Whenever you say Venom, it always reminds me of Spider-Man for some goofy reason.
Yeah, but in this case, Batman's gonna be dealing with a guy
On
heavy on the
steroids.
roid rage. Yeah, heavy on the roid rage.
Yeah, but you look at that. It kind of looks like a video game controller or something.
Yeah, his crypto device. Yeah. I say crypto as in but I don't mean cryptocurrency. and we got wannabe Bane there.
No, it's Bane's long lost brother. It's Ben. I don't know. Yeah, just fight over by the police officer.
Uh-huh. Phil TMNT said this game is underrated. Absolutely. In fact, this is my favorite Arkham game. No question about it.
Yep. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dip out for the night. You guys have a good rest of your day and have fun with the rest of your stream today, Paul.
Thanks, Glenn. See you later. And I'll let you know when I'm ready for our match on Friday, okay?
Alrighty. Catch you Friday.
See ya.
Alright, it's you and me. Okay, nice. Did you like my Hell in a Cell joke earlier? I don't know if you heard me say
I did.
But,
I just...
I guess other people were saying stuff too, so...
I am 1 hit point away from dying.
When? You can do it.
Aw, come on. Black Dragon says, understood. If you ever get back into reading and like the Narnia Chronicles and Lord of the Rings, then try A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. Okay. Question for you, Black Dragon. How many books is that? Is that a one and done, or is it a series?
What's he asking me to read?
A Wizard of Earthsea.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Alright, we're gonna take Knife Guy down first.
Knife to meet you.
Mm-hmm. Play Knife, guys. Okay, so it's a trilogy. Okay, thank you.
Oh, did you ever check out that Darth Plagueis audiobook I sent you the YouTube playlist for?
Not yet. I've got a bunch of audiobooks already on my plate that I want to try and knock out before I move on to any others. Like right now, I'm trying to listen all the way through the Harry Potter audiobooks. I'm still on the first one, around the time that Harry finds the Mirror of Erised.
It's so long since I've read those. Like I've read those since I was like 12. so I've forgotten most of it. If not, yeah. Oh, I thought that was gonna. I thought you were gonna. I thought that was gonna kill you for a second. Oh.
Well, that did.
Well. Where is?
T-Rex scrub!
Yep.
Alright, boys. Let's get this trash out of here.
Alright, let's try that again.
All right, Hell in a Cell, take 3. Can you like do those Venom junkies, do they like charge at you like the Titans do in the other games?
Kind of, but more refined, we'll say. Less like
Okay,
an
'cause I was
animal
gonna
and
say
more
that.
like a guy that's actually trying to think about what he's doing.
Okay, I was gonna say, see if you can try and get him to barrel through these other guys like you can with the Titans.
Yeah. Plus, they're not even close to the same size, so I don't even think it would work.
Although I know you can do that with Bane in his fights
Right.
in this game. The Venom junkies out.
Yep.
Boom.
Phil Tiemans, he says they have this mode in Arkham Origins where if you die once, you have to start all the way over from the very beginning. I have never heard of that before. Is that I Am the Night mode?
I imagine that is, like, if that's the game's equivalent to hardcore or something like that. Oh,
Come on. I beat twice these guys earlier.
Should have turned yourself in when you had
Got him!
boys. Let's get this trash out of here.
Alright. Last try, and then we're going to shut it down for the night if I can't do it.
Skill issue.
Ha 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 ha, skill issue.
I'm amazed that didn't blow up when he dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to him. Everybody, on him. Let's see what's under the bag. What you gonna do? Somebody do something. Over here.
Okay, not short out.
They'll tear you to pieces. You're gonna need a doctor. Here we go. Now you've done it. I don't like your face.
I actually did it again. Wow. Black Dragon says, I love to read, just don't have time anymore.
Got him.
There we go.
So is it just Uma Thurman used herself, you just like as an actress, or just her version of Poison
That-
Ivy?
Okay, so in fairness, that is the only movie that I've actually seen Uma Thurman in and have recognized that it's Uma Thurman.
You haven't seen Pulp
But-
Fiction?
I have not seen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, she's in that movie too, and she's a great character in that movie.
But yeah, it's that version of Poison Ivy that I just cannot get into.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like in Pulp Fiction, like she and John Travolta's character, like they've actually got some great scenes together, including this one dance scene they do when he's taking her out to this club place.
Okay.
But yeah, you gotta watch Pulp Fiction if you haven't seen it. It's a great movie.
I definitely will.
Hey, Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
I spent a lot of time here.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security.
Black Dragon says Batman and Robin
You'll need to visit
was the
Bridge
worst
Internet
of the
to
series in my
multiple
opinion.
wires if you want to
No question about it. It was the
This
worst.
kind of knowledge.
But for me, it's one of those movies that it's just so bad it's
Run into
good.
the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers.
And Phil TMNT says, lol, then good thing you hadn't watched the Batwoman show, they messed Poison Ivy up. Yeah, I will not touch any of the CW superhero shows past season 1 of The Flash. I just can't.
Alfred, I'm on my way out. Before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires of the GCP.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll take the closest entrance on your map.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Black Dragon says George Clooney was not a good Batman. He even admitted he didn't care. I believe that.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Phil TMNT says, I will argue that The Flash is really good until Season 4. Season 4 is where the quality starts to go down. Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I will say this, though. That, I will give this show this. The actor that they got for The Flash / Barry Allen in that show was amazing. In fact, I was pissed off that they didn't get him for Justice League instead of Psychopath Guy.
Yeah, well, I don't think that was because, like, at least, early on in Flash's run, DC tried to keep, like, the TV shows and movies separate from each other, so that was part of that. And then by the time the show's run ended and the Flash movie came out, Gustin had finished the show with season 9, and then, but after that, he wanted to take a break from acting after that to spend time with his family, because by the time the show ended, he had gotten married and become a dad. So that's another factor to consider.
Which makes perfect sense.
And plus, he'll be still getting, and because of the show lasted longer than 7 seasons, he'll still be getting royalties from it for the rest of his life. So
Right. Phil TMNT says Arrow Season 1 and 2 were good. Season 5 and 6 was pretty good as well, in his opinion. Okay. I believe we're about to have a clash with Gordon now. Yep.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way. Never. Listen, I'm on your side. My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect. If that were true, I wouldn't believe you. Gordon, clear the line of fire! Hold your fire! If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run. Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
Yeah, knowing Brendan there, I'm sure he would have found some way to spin it if he got Gordon killed there.
Exactly. And he would have likely gotten the commissioner job if he wanted it.
Yeah, he was, well, I don't know if he was next in line after Loeb at the beginning, but there was no way he was going to wait for Gordon to move. We know that.
Exactly. He was that bloodthirsty.
Locate a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clear the suit.
Good point.
Hello? Hello? Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this.
Yep, this is... Okay, so this is where... In here is where the Mad Hatter encounter is going to happen.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be where we stop for the night. So thank you, of course, to Michael, Glenn, and thank you, Chris, for popping in. And for everyone else, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will talk to you guys later. And